transformation, rebirth, right? Renewal. There's something we're shedding here. And if we shed it, the rewards are clearly amazing. Hi Capricorns, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. I'm Andrea Elizabeth, and whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Hope you are having a great day. For those of you who like more of a specific timeline of tarot readings, I am still doing monthly extended tarot readings for each month, for each sign. So please do take a look at that. I am going to continue doing collective full moon and new moon readings as well. So hit that like button and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. Now, this is interesting that this is where it divides right away, because I wanted to tell you that when I was meditating on the cards, the most important messages were related to how we enjoy life, how other people support us, our focus on that, a karmic completion, and being our own cheerleader. Okay, so we'll see what the tarot says, but that's what came out right away. I got a really strong message related to you being your own cheerleader, okay? But then also recognizing those who do support you, okay? So there is something with this karmic completion. It could be related to father energy. Father came out a lot too when I was clearing the archetypal cards. So we'll see. But I mean, when it comes to the way we think, we have a choice on how we see things. And so that's what I meant. Like, we might have cheerleaders in our life where we don't even see how much they support us because of our own way of thinking. Okay, so know that you are loved, know that you are supported, Capricorns, and to embrace the Aquarian age, okay? That is the biggest thing, is the emotional evolution that comes with the Aquarian age, because we are going to still need Capricorn energy. Now, I know a lot of us astrologers and tarot readers, like myself, we do talk about the collapse of the Capricorn paradigm. However, that paradigm, there's a light and a shadow to everything, including that paradigm. And in the Aquarian age, with liberation, empowerment, fast, rapid movement and communication, we're still going to need to have that grounded structure and discipline, okay? The power of the patience of earth energy. So don't feel disempowered. See how you can use your energy in a form of empowerment in this new paradigm, okay? We all deserve to shine. We all have amazing attributes and skills that will benefit us all. Okay, so that just felt like an important message. If you are feeling that heavy shadow energy, you still have so many amazing things to look forward to in the Aquarian age. Just go with the changes. So it was interesting because, like, the first thing that popped in my head, this is probably going to give you, a timeline of when I recorded this video, but there's a lot of news related to King Charles having cancer. And, there's definitely people who are cheering it on in a sense, right? Because that's related to the old structures of power and control, and the rules for thee, none for me, and the 1% versus everybody else. But the one thing I found interesting, because like, as far as certain establishments of power and this refusal to a change and adapt, they're seeing the shadow energy of that. So it's like, we don't want to hold on to this perceived notion of power that's outdated. Everybody has a choice to embrace it, right? Like, everybody has a choice to align with this energy. And do not think you should wish anybody ill will, regardless, because I do believe in karma. But I'm getting this sense of like, there's always a lesson here. And so sometimes maybe people are seeing these lessons in a certain way because they weren't receiving them. Okay, but it definitely indicates huge power shifts, though. I mean, if that's the case, so just pay attention to those themes. Like, that's a big major theme in the collective, right? But for you personally, if you are feeling like there's things that are influencing fear when it comes to your power or your control. We have to go within, all right? Just go within, please, because you have all the answers you need there, Capricorns. Down below, the subconscious, okay? Your moon energy. Pay attention to the full moon and the new moon. You know, ask for your dreams to illuminate these answers. Just because you're an earth sign doesn't mean that you might have a lot of water energy. Check your chart. But we all have intuition, okay? And there's something here where you can start seeing the other side of things. You might be seeing something in a certain perspective and not even seeing how it could be positively benefiting your life, okay? So with that said, I think it's time for your tarot reading. Let's see what we got for Capricorns. Yeah, just something really related to cheerleaders. I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's just somebody's rooting you on and you might not even see it. That's interesting. Yeah, and it's from Pluto. That's something related to your relationships and your projection, all right? And like facing our own shadow. We might be focusing so much on somebody else's shadow that we're not even seeing our own shadow and how we're projecting it. That's a big message I'm getting, okay? Please. Are you kidding me? Capricorn, A, this is you, and B, this is your shadow. So I'm glad that I intuitively read that right. Okay. Now I'm getting why that was such a strong message. Pluto at the bottom. Why I'm getting such a strong, again, Pluto too, transformation, rebirth, right? Renewal. There's something we're shedding here. And if we shed it, the rewards are clearly amazing. So the energy from the past coming into this week is your energy, the devil, your shadow. Okay, this could be as easy as just recognizing these patterns because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel can turn in two different ways though. So we're going to clarify these cards just to make sure. But I love seeing this idea of learning some lesson from our shadow, turning around and facing it, right? Because it's like, if you're focusing so much on somebody else's shadow, you're not even seeing your own shadow at play, right? And then when we recognize that, we turn around, we see it's just us, and then we unlock all of this amazing luck. This is a turn of luck for you in life, all right? It's also destiny. And so again, going back to the Judgment card there and answering the wake-up call, there's something you're destined to do or be, and we're only holding ourselves back with resistance to whatever that is, okay? The wheel is also Jupiter. It's your luck in life. So please take a look at where Jupiter is in your chart too. But using the awareness of the cycles, like, so going back to what I said about the moon energy, you want a new job, a new relationship, use the new moon. You're trying to release something. If it's like, you know, your shadows hold on you, use the days around the full moon. You know what I mean? Like after the full moon, when the moon is decreasing in light, okay? There's all these wonderful things you can do to align with that esoteric energy to unlock the Seven of Cups. So this is like, again, we face this, we unlock this shift in our luck, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, now there's so many choices, I don't know what to choose. So you have to remember to get out of your Capricorn head when it comes to this and know that the sky's the limit. You can't feel like there's too many choices, okay? Just thank the universe for all the choices you have and use the one that's most aligned with where you're going, not where you've been. Because when we do that, we could end up back in this cycle and not even realize it. Sometimes we think that we have moved past something because we, you know, cut something or someone out of our lives, and then we just wind up right where we were, and we don't even realize it until we're there, okay? So let's clarify the devil here. This is obviously a very important message for you at this time, Capricorn, so I do hope that you are paying attention to that. That's too many cards, so we're going to do that again. All right, why is the devil here for Capricorns? Interesting. Well, it fell right on your shadow, so this is clearly important. Eight of Cups reversed. You're resisting this. There is some new path or new opportunity, new relationship, something that you are resisting, okay? So this is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn direct in Pisces happened November 4th, 2023. Once it went direct, that's when we started seeing these lessons that have been in our heads, in our thoughts, now we're like in the 3D world. Okay, so I mean, this is huge. Your shadow, out of fear, is holding you back from something like life-changing, amazing. Okay, major arcana, life-changing, amazing, Capricorns. So whatever this situation or relationship is, we are in control of turning this upright if we just face our shadow. And so I want to also remind you that there is that shadow work journal that I absolutely love. I've used it myself. It's in my link tree. If you go to the main part of my YouTube page and look at the links, I have a link tree. And if you go down the link tree, you will see this shadow work journal. It's life-changing. And it's things in our lives where we don't even think they had that much of an influence. And then we do this shadow work journal and it's like, whoa, really? I guess that is where that comes from. And I mean, it's like an instant unlocking of stepping, like just these little stepping stones that all of a sudden, boom, take you to exactly where you want. So please also take a look at your Saturn. See what house your Saturn's in and see any planet, I'm sorry, not planet, what sign rules Saturn in your chart, because that's also unlocking A, where you build your resilience, and B, where you have your blocks and your fears, okay? So let's clarify the wheel. Why is the wheel here for Capricorns? Because Capricorns, like with that being reversed and falling directly, like you saw that directly on that card, this is like really important message for you, okay? Four of Cups. So this is interesting. I like how I saw it like sideways, because this is Moon in Cancer, by the way, but there's this idea of like feeling like a lack, okay? Like feeling like we're missing something, or we thought this was what we wanted, but it's not. Like I said, there's this idea of like getting somewhere and then realizing, oh, this isn't actually taking me to where I thought, like I'm right back where I was. And this is your energy, all right? And so we do, part of this wheel and part of shifting it is making sure we're focused on everything we have and not the next thing, okay? So stay grounded, stay in your energy. I love that because this is ruled by Moon in Cancer, but there's so much earth energy. There's so much of you in this card, Capricorn, including like the attire that the person is wearing. But the trees, be grounded and be full of gratitude, because that is what's going to shift this wheel. So even if like we're resisting this, by changing our vibration and changing our focus on what we're focusing on, it is that easy to turn that wheel, okay? And I mean, I look even at this cup that's right here. I've never even noticed that cup before, to tell you the truth. I've literally never noticed that cup before. So there's something here to your emotions, right? And being in control of how you perceive things and understanding projection, okay? All right. Because we all project. I project, Capricorn. Like nobody is, nobody is like outside of that realm. Everybody has a shadow side, okay? All right, so let us clarify the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here next week for Capricorn? Seven of Cups. Why is this Seven of Cups? I have a song in my head too, and it's not coming in clear, but if it does before this reading, I'll make sure to share it with you, okay? Okay, interesting. We are resisting something because of scarcity mindset, okay? This is ruled by Sun in Capricorn. This is the card of stability and also contemplating a relationship with money, okay? So that could actually be what's holding you back from choosing, like, say, this versus this snake, is because of fear from your shadow that, like, you need to stay with this structured thing, this consistency. You can't go and do, like, chase that dream. You know, you can't give that Aquarian rebellious energy the go-ahead, right? But, like, the wheel is turning, please, please, please. So you have to have faith that the universe will provide for you. If you are provided an opportunity, to pursue your dream. Okay, like something needs to be purged. Like I swear to you, I only have that come into my throat when there is something that needs to be purged. And so energetically, you have to purge something, because it's just holding you back. So you could see this person is hoarding this money, right? With the shadow energy of the Capricorn paradigm. Or this is right before they take that money and they throw it out to the crowd because they have so much money that they can share their wealth. You know what I mean? Like that's the level of, that's how we want to see things. Like just because I share my money or go into an opportunity with not knowing that the universe will provide for me, like that, you just have to have faith, really, is what I'm getting. Interesting. I want to do one more clarifier because that was so fascinating. Okay, let's clarify one more for next, the energy coming in next week for Capricorns, because again, the Aquarian age is not the Capricorn paradigm. Like finances, money, all that stuff is going to be different, okay? Yes, you have to go with the flow. Okay, you really have to go with the flow. Okay, let's see what this top card is. Yeah, if ever you had a confirmation, like this is a major turning point. And so if we can get rid of this fear, this shadow scarcity mindset, and take the reins of our light and our shadow, we got to do that shadow work first. That's a huge, big momentum, big change. A lot of Cancer energy. If there's a Cancer in your life, do be mindful of that. If you have a lot of Cancer energy in your chart, see where that is. See what house Cancer rules too, okay, Capricorn? All right, let's get an empowering question for Capricorns to embrace their shadow, face their shadow, embrace their shadow, and accept the Aquarian change coming into our lives. Because remember, it's coming in for all of us. Pluto and Aquarius is powerful transformation. All right, powerful. There are parts of your identity of who you are, and then there are parts that were created from your shadow. So please always remember that. Okay, your empowering question. Am I living according to the expectations and dreams of others or of my own? How do I distinguish them from each other? All right, I think that's the fear of you making a decision that is best for you. Okay, I'm getting this sense of making decisions because it's like, again, the Capricorn paradigm that we live under. It's like, these are the steps to live a good life, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting suburban nuclear family energy, okay? And like, but you have this Aquarian rebellious side to you where you aren't feeling fulfilled. You did all the things that are supposed to lead you to your happiness, but they're not, okay? So this is a very strong, empowering question for you. All right, last thing we're going to do is we are going to get an archetype energy. Now, this archetype energy, it can be you or somebody else in your life. I love these cards because we're all on our own fool's journey, our hero's journey. And to be the main character of your own journey, you have to be mindful of being the main character, right? And then we also have to see, like, some characters come into our lives for certain lessons, and then sometimes they leave. So let's see what archetypal energy is influencing dear Capricorns at this time. Also, Capricorns, thanks again for watching this video. And a thank you to all my subscribers. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Ooh. Okay, you got detective and prostitute. So, detective energy, light attributes, great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek out truth. But the shadow attributes is voyeurism and falsifying information. So because we have such strong shadow energy, we have to pay attention to that one, okay? Now, we also have the prostitute. The light attributes accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. The shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. That one's big when it comes to this and this new path we're resisting, okay? We're blocking ourselves with this energy. All right, Capricorns, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, shine your inner light, Capricorns. You've got this.